suppose there's many different tools you can use to pop this thing open. Some sticks, take them off. Okay. Now I've already done this a few times, so it's a whole lot easier. The first time I did it, I didn't pay attention, and I took a good old chunk out of the rubber, unfortunately. Now I know what I'm doing. That probably would not have happened, but basically you just got to get inside here, right? So, and that's like that. And you just kind of move that around. Maybe use two of them if you need to. Good thing about these picks is they bend pretty easily. And they kind of wrap right around it, so to speak. But you got a couple things playing against you here. You got one, you got the glue that's holding this faceplate down. And then, of course, the plastic clips. They're no fun either. Okay, there we went. There she goes. You can see. Like I said, this is a whole lot easier because I've done it before. So, motion you want to do is a back and forth, because it's the clips that you're popping off right now. You're getting in there and you're okay. All right, keep going. Now here's when it gets a little difficult, because you see the clips there. We got one major one, two, we got looks like three maybe. Either way, there's quite a few of them. Let's keep this showing the road here. Faceplate comes up. As you can see, there is these pads right there in the center. Very sticky. And they're what initially probably holds the dang thing together, but that's irrelevant here. Okay. And that's as far as you got to go with taking the case apart. Now, the joysticks, right? Okay. I don't have much play in them right now. A couple different ways you can go about this, but the way I did it first time was go like this. Push my hand down and twist to the left, right? Of course, it's not going to feel like it's going and that you're breaking it, but it does go. So you just push down and twist. Again, to the left, counterclockwise, and that will unscrew it. So just keep turning, and she comes apart. As you can see, the spring that I initially put in here is still in there, should be. Oh yeah, it is. It's just deep in there. It's the first time I've taken it apart since I made this here idea, so bear with me. Looking for a different tool here and dig that out with. Mm-hmm. As you can see, there she is. Just a tiny little piece of the spring. And it's been, looks like, pretty stretched out from being shoved in there. That ain't too bad. Okay. And so it's empty again. Doesn't really damage it using the spring. So the way I figured is what do you got to lose? If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. So let's see. Just to show you function. Come on, blur. Still goes down and up. Let's see, my idea was it's wibble wobbly. So I was looking in here and there's this big hole that, of course, this here really fits into. Right. And I had seen a guy on YouTube put some tape around the nub here and screw it together. And he said it worked with pretty good success. So I just had an idea of sticking a spring in there. It seemed like it'd be a little bit more springy. And for me, it works. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this back on here because I want to see what kind of play there is beforehand and then after. Okay. Now loosen her up. Okay, so let's see, how can I show this? Oh, and, I mean, I could be moving it a lot more with my fingers, you can't really tell what I'm doing, but there's not all that much play in there, honestly. And even less so when it's tightened down. But there's still a little bit of play. Now, let's see what it's going to be like once I take it off. There's another way. After you break in the initial glue out of it, you can unscrew it, with a screwdriver like that. But it's up to you. Now, I'm going to go get a different spring here. I'm going to try to put one a little longer in there. I'll be right back. Zippo. Spring. Make sure you hold down some pressure on it when you unscrew it because it could go flying on you. All right, that's good enough. Okay. Oh. This is what I got. Now I just took a random number as far as guessing how many, what do I call them, spirals to put in there. I think I put 4. I'm gonna go a little bit longer this time. See what happens. Oh, stop doing that. So, all right. Now, let's pull it on the count out. Yeah, let's just see how many I got here. No, a little more than that. Give it a little more. Oh no, that's a pretty. Just knock that out of there. Wish this thing would stay focused. Go with about. That's quite a few right there. Okay. So, by my count, that's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, possibly 10. As crow flies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's about exactly 10. Now, that might be more than what this thing could take, but there's one way to find out. I'm looking at the video, not what I'm actually doing here. Okay, this spring looks a little bigger than the other one. I don't think. There she goes. All right, so I'm just gonna leave it, bounce it like that. As you can see, I got this all the way out here. Okay. Okay. Now, might be a little harder to tighten it because it's got to get to the thread. And make sure you don't misthread it, because if you miss the thread, you could possibly fuck the thread up on it for good. So let's just be as gently safe as we can here. Given the situation. Just checking to make sure if I got it on there right. Which, I don't think I did. Yeah, I think I got it now though. Yep. She didn't want to go any lower than that. That's because that spring's so long. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Oh shit. Yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and reverse this back out. Because, yeah, that spring, I was starting to mess the threads up. Damn it. So, there's an idea of what not to do, right? Because you fuck up them threads here. It's hard to see. You messed the whole damn deal up. So, I'm going to take a few rungs out of this thing here. 4, so I'm gonna say, let's take it down to 6 maybe. 1, 2, 3, no, 7. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Hmm. Four, 5. 5. 1, 2, 3. Not 6. 6 is, I counted at least. Okay. Okay, let's try this out. Insertion. Right down in there. One of the other one wasn't all the way in there. Nonetheless, that went in there pretty good. So, do not try 10. That's a bad idea. That tightened up perfectly. You just keep twisting. Touch it good and tight. You know it's on there when you can move it 360 degrees all the way around without it rubbing up against this casing here. But let's see. I was trying to show you the wobble. I still haven't, there's still wobble there. But from my experience, it was less. Especially when I got in the game. Now, let's see if I can tighten this thing down any. Nope, that's about all she wrote there. When I had 4, I could still tighten it down more. So. I think it's better. Either way, if you want to give it a try on yours, that's how you do her. I'm going to leave it just like that. Sorry, I just quit smoking cigarettes recently and I've been chewing the gum. So, all right. Let's put this back on here. Okay. Pop the clips back into play. Should seal nice. Okay, good. Alrighty, joystick's back on there. Of course, with this big ass joystick, can't really tell much, but I don't know. You just really gotta give it a try on yours. There's your tutorial. Thank you.